We started Anki while we were still in grad school at Carnegie Mellon.
We were all studying robotics, AI, machine learning, all these technologies.
And then we would just work the whole day on what became our first product. We started with Overdrive.
All robots in movies I can think of have a very interesting, well-defined personality. That's why we connect with them, and that's why we love them.
We've had this promise in science fiction of all the robots that could exist. In reality, what we have are robots that have been used for industrial, military, space, and research applications, but very rarely have these technologies reached consumers. There's been very few applications where a robot has really felt like a character that connects with humans around it. For that, you really need artificial intelligence and robotics. That's been the missing key.
We had developed enough of the technology and underlying infrastructure to really bring a character to life in the real world.
It brings together all of these backgrounds and areas of expertise that have never coexisted in one company.
Mechanical engineering, robotics, AI, computer vision to world-class animators, sound engineers, game designers. And that's where Cosmo comes in.
This is Cosmo.
Cosmo is a rambunctious little kid.
A little bit mischievous.
He's smart. A lot of robot in a very small package.
All the technology inside of Cosmo is really there for one reason, to bring the magic of a robotic character to life.
It's a very complex system and has 4 transmissions inside of it with probably 40 or 50 gears.
Each robot is made out of over 300 different parts.
There's the AI systems,
The robotics,
accelerometers,
the animation,
gyros,
the computer vision. We're running an extremely complicated artificial intelligence inside the robot, which needs to make thousands and thousands of decisions per second.
He's a mobile manipulator. He can drive around the world. He can see you. He can recognize you.
He looked up at me and his eyes went, whoa. And I was like, wow, he just recognized me.
It gives you goosebumps because you realize that this is a little character who actually understands who you are and what role you play in his world.
Figuring out the path to a unique personality it's an ongoing question.
I think we did about 40, 50 studies on just little nuances, looking at the interface with the monitor where the eyes are going to look at you. Cosmo moves the head and follows you. Every little detail has its special attention paid to it.
We literally have a rigged up version of Cosmo in Maya where our animators can animate him using the exact same techniques that they would use for digital characters. Except the output isn't rendered, the output is actually Cosmo behaving in the real world.
We've been looking for ways to make it either feel more organic, more imperfect, so that it feels more animated.
Sound is a critical piece. It's the one dimension where we have full control, just like in a movie or a video game.
We're building his procedural voice system. We're doing all these things so that as you interact with Cosmo, he becomes his own thing.
One of the things that makes Cosmo so surprising and so lovable is that he defies your expectations.
We're creating something that really does feel like it's part of the family.
Those are the moments we usually don't share with machines or robots until now.
Cosmo is a pioneer for the ability to create characters and tell stories in the real world. With this technology, we can make additional characters with new capabilities, new personalities at a level that we've never seen before.
The Force. The Force is what gives a Jedi his power. It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us, penetrates us, it binds the galaxy together. May the Force be with you. Combat training has begun. Feel the Force around you. I sense a disturbance in the Force. You have found a hologram. You shall find all remains to be discovered.
I try to take charge and shave his back, but he walks around looking like a... When you take your shirt off, people run.
Okay. Let's just take a breath. I know it can be a little expensive, but perhaps you could try waxing. That's out. Here, try this. It's the Backblade, the easiest do-it-yourself back shaver on the planet. The Backblade is extremely easy to use. The unique patented safety blades leave a smooth shave and are designed to minimize the risk of cutting. They feel just like a back scratcher. Backblade 2.0 also features an S-shaped ergonomic design, giving you a full range of motion, so you can shave all those hard-to-reach areas. The Backblade leaves no stubble behind, and with multi-rows of our improved 2.0 blades, you'll find that these old-timers last for quite some time. If you need to change blades, slide them out and slide the new ones in. And best of all, the Backblade can be used both wet or dry. Don't be an ape. Shave your own back. Isn't it about time you put the man back in manscaping? Take back your back today.
Because here at Backblade,
we got your back.
Hey Kickstarter.
I'm Jay.
I'm Daniela. 4 years ago, we started GoTenna to solve the no service problem. We set out to make it possible to use your phone even when you don't have cell reception or Wi-Fi.
After a lot of hard work, we developed this device, which is the first and only way to use your smartphone to send text messages and GPS locations to others over long distances, even when you don't have any service of any kind.
Our award-winning product has been enjoyed by tens of thousands and used all over the planet while adventuring outdoors, traveling abroad, attending crowded events, or even during an emergency.
Over the last year, we've been working on a next-generation product. It lays the foundation for a kind of communications network that has never existed before.
And now we're finally ready to share what we've been working on and invite you to be a part of it.
Has this ever happened to you? You're traveling with friends in Berchtesgaden, and everyone has a different adventure planned for the day. Ming wants to climb a mountain and take pictures. David and Anna want to find a river and enjoy the sun. And you just want to find a Reinheitsbad Weizenbad. Because you don't go to Berchtesgaden without trying the Reinheitsbad. The problem is my phone has no service in Berchtesgaden, and I still want to know what my friends are doing. That's why on this adventure, we each brought a GoTenna Mesh. Once paired with your phone, GoTenna Mesh generates its own radio signal so you can send text and GPS locations using a simple app. No towers, routers, or satellites required. Sent and received. I can send a direct message to David, a group chat to my friends, or broadcast to any GoTenna in the area. GoTenna has great point-to-point communication range, but with this groundbreaking mesh networking technology, it's possible to double or triple your range by hopping through other GoTenna mesh units in the area. You don't even need to know the other users or do anything. It's automatic and private. So I'm able to receive a message from Ming, who's on top of a mountain, because our friends and other GoTenna mesh users act as relay points between us. Imagine using this at a music festival or on the slopes. The possibilities are endless. Unlike traditional communication networks, GoTenna Mesh actually gets stronger the more users join it. We call this people-powered connectivity. One more to go, please.
We're excited to launch GoTenna Mesh because it's the first mesh network of its kind, 100% off-grid, mobile, long-range, and consumer-ready.
This kind of technology has never existed outside of the military, and even then, they've been big, heavy systems that cost tens of thousands of dollars. GoTenna Mesh, however, is tiny and affordable.
GoTenna Mesh is our first product available internationally, and having completed industrial design and advanced prototyping earlier this year, we're now busy testing and setting up manufacturing and distribution so people all over the world can use our technology to stay connected to each other during fun, off-grid adventures, as well as unplanned emergency situations.
It's worth noting that GoTenna's technology is already fielded and trusted by public safety organizations during mission-critical operations, which means that you can count on it too.
In our headquarters in Brooklyn, New York, we've assembled a small but scrappy team that includes some of the most talented engineers in the world. We're all motivated by the mission of empowering people to create their own connectivity, even when traditional communication networks are unavailable, unreliable, or unaffordable. We've built Gotenna Mesh because we believe in a future where communication isn't just delivered by top-down infrastructure, but also made possible from the bottom up, by people like you.
We want you to be the first to experience the future of people-powered connectivity.
It starts with enabling essential communication when you don't have service, but it can be something much bigger. We've built revolutionary technology into Gotenna Mesh, but in order to change the game, we need you.
Kickstarter, we invite you to become a Mesh founder with us, so please support this campaign and tell everyone you know about Gotenna Mesh.
What if you could turn back time and relive the best memories of your life? Like, see your daughter's first steps again. Watch your son's first baseball hit again. Or simply experience the best family vacation you've ever had again. Meet Teleport, an entirely new way to capture and relive the best memories of your life through the power of virtual reality technology. To capture those special moments, simply plug the Teleport camera in your phone and start shooting instantly. It's that easy. Teleport camera has 2 lenses that work the same way our eyes see the world. It captures everything you see in 3D. To relive those memories you've captured, simply put the Teleport headset on. You'll feel as though you're actually there and experience those unforgettable living memories again. So clearly that the same emotions you felt in the past are felt again. Memory is one of the most beautiful creations in life. It's one of those thin strings that hold you and the people you love together through the good and the bad times. Save your best memories, treasure them, and relive them.